You think it's gonna stay? Hello! My name is Morgan.
I'm Michelle.
She's my mom.
Wookie.
We're gonna ask some questions that will either make me feel awkward, her feel awkward, or you feel awkward.
I'm nervous.
Good. Have you done drugs?
I tried to take a puff off of pot once.
Fucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
It was a pop can, it wasn't a beer can. Take a pop can and you make it into a bong.
You made a bong out of a pop can?
Oh honey, you can make a bong out of everything.
But I've never seen anyone, I've always just seen bongs like as they are because people just buy them.
Yeah.
I'm just uncultured probably. After further explanation, she actually made a pipe. It was a pipe, not a bong. There's a difference. That means I am not as uncultured as you may think. So that's on her, not me. Okay.
I tried and I couldn't get my mouth around it properly for the hole, so I never was able to do it. The pot was actually when we moved here.
It was that recent?
Well, that's not recent if you think about it. Parker was 2.
Wait. When did you try pot? Who are you with?
Your dad.
What? When did he get pot?
When we were walking into the Pirates Cove, your dad goes, "Oh my God, look down!" And I looked down, and I'm like,
"No
what?"
way!
And there was right in the parking lot, there was a bag of weed. And he goes, "Somebody's really bummed about this. What are we gonna do with it?" And I'm like, "Should we flush it or whatever?" He's like, "No."
Oh my God!
Dad made the bomb.
Oh my God! He's gonna watch us later.
He would so lie.
He's like, I was a good kid.
Bull crap.
Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
Yes.
What? When? That's terrible. Why would you do that?
And I'm not gonna go into each one.
Each one? You cheated?
I went out with another guy. I kissed another guy. I'd
How old
be
were
dating
you?
one, and all of a sudden I'd go, "He's kind of cute," and all of a sudden that guy would kiss me, and I'd be like, "I do like him. He kisses more than I like him."
Oh my God! You weighed your options. I don't have enough guys in my life to cheat. Like when I get one, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I have to hold on to them because they're gonna leave me." Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. But you just...
Opinions on Life 360.
I don't like it. I think it's stupid. I'm sorry. They didn't have that when I was growing up.
Yeah.
My parents just had to trust that I was going to be
alive
and that I was going to be where I said I was going to be, and I was going to come home when I said I was going to come home, and if I didn't come home on time, then hell, I'm grounded.
Grounded, yeah.
And I was.
And if you have questions on where I'm at, I'm most likely going to tell you. You know what I mean?
Most likely.
Most likely. I don't want to say that I always will.
And what? Those parents never did any of that crap when they were younger? That's why I just trust that you have the knowledge to do what's right. That's why I just trust that you have the knowledge to do what's right.
Who's your favorite child? So I feel like he's kind of lower.
I don't have a favorite child. Parker, when I was pregnant with Parker, I said, please, I want him to have his own personality. I want him to be totally different from his sister.
Because you're like, his sister sucks.
No!
I need them to be different.
No,
this was such a mistake.
No. So he is totally different from you. You both have something that I enjoy being around, so...
And the things you maybe don't enjoy
Yes!
being around? Okay, good.
Yes!
Good. I definitely already know the answer to this. Where was I conceived?
You were conceived in Clear Lake, Iowa.
Yes. Keep in mind this is going on the internet, so if you don't want to say something, you don't have to.
Your dad was supposed to go somewhere for his 40th birthday, and that person canceled. And I called him and said, come see me. So your dad came and we celebrated, and you were conceived on his birthday.
Aww. Yeah, which by the way, I always remember when it comes back around. Like, you should be like, oh my gosh, happy birthday, Dad. And I'm thinking, it was made today. That's what I think about.
During that trip, my dad calls me and says, I'm bringing more of your stuff up because your grandparents were only 2 hours away. I'll be there in a half an hour. And I'm like,
we had just got done making babies.
They didn't know that Randy was there. My dad's gonna show up and where's he gonna think you've been sleeping? So I blew up an air mattress and threw it into the spare bedroom and put blankets and stuff
So you
on
make it look like he was sleeping over like some weird slumber party.
Your dad went out there, and my father says to your father, if she thinks she's fooling anybody, she's sadly mistaken.
Yeah, like come on, you were 30 years old and you think you're having a slumber party? So that leads me to my next question that I most definitely already know the answer to. Was I an accident?
Of course you were.
Of course I was an accident.
You were a happy accident, a planned accident.
Not a sad accident.
We were planning on getting married anyway, but we were wanting to wait a little bit longer before we did. So, yeah.
I didn't know that I was an accident until I was like 14 or 15, because I remember you picking me up from a friend's house. And that friend had a mom who was super young.
I actually said, are you okay with that? Does it bother you at all that they were conceived before their parents got married?
And I'm like, okay, like obviously she turned out fine because I like hanging out with her. You got married in July, and you're like, and when were you born? I'm like, December, and you're like,
I kept thinking if you went through health class and you were
like it takes 9 months, and if you had, but it's not like you really thought about it.
You thought about it every single year. You were like, how many years have you been married? 5? Wow, I'm 5 years old. Yes, you are.
I'm basically part of your marriage.
That's
Actually,
right. You are the marriage.
I am the marriage. Okay. How would you feel if I was a stripper?
Oh my God. Really?
I could be a good stripper. Okay, you know, I'm not a plus size person, but compared to strippers, I would be a plus size stripper. So you have to have variety.
No, I'm just saying you don't have any boobs to be a stripper.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can't really do it. I can get a boob job. How would you feel if I got a boob job?
I probably would lock you in a closet if you were a stripper and not let you out until you decided not to do that or you're too old to be a stripper. Number 2, if you decided to get a boob job, I would really try to talk you out of it. All I can think of is when you get older, does it then look like a balloon with water
like
in the bottom of it?
Ew, so you think it's like... Okay, I'm really afraid to ask this one because I don't know if you'll answer it. I don't want to ask it. What's your body count? You thought you were gonna get the number. You gotta add a little bit of mystery, a little bit of spiciness. You really think that I should just give out all of the information that I was given today? No. So I know you don't. Isn't that just a wonderful relationship that we have? But this is a friendly reminder that you should not be ashamed of your body count. You should not feel like you need to increase your body count or lower your body count because we do not sex shame. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? Continue.
Body count. Yeah, I kill him after I say
I know, I'm glad you knew what that meant because a lot of people were like, body count. Like, how many people have murdered? I'm like, do you have a number for that? When did you lose your virginity?
A week before my 18th birthday.
I need to step it up then.
No, geez. Oh, and he was horrible. He told me that he had already slept with somebody else. So yeah.
That means he's already an expert.
Well, I thought he would be, but he did never slept with anybody but me.
But you also don't have anything to compare it to, so if you say it was horrible...
It was horrible.
Okay. Have you ever gotten in a fight?
Yes.
With your sister?
With Aunt Karen. I was 19. That would have made her like 22. Aunt Karen threw punches at me. She hit me repeatedly in my chest. Boom, boom, boom. And then it pissed me off. But see, I was always bigger than her. And I've always been taller than her. So I just ended up grabbing her shoulders and then body slamming her on the floor. And I put my knees on either arm. And well, you would think that was the end of it because she'd be like, I'm sorry, I'll be good, let me up. And I'm like, okay. So I'd let her up and then she was like, ah, bitch, I let you up.
When did you first drink?
15.
You're 15?
15.
I'm not living the life I want to live.
It was Steve let us hang out with all his friends. So it was Steve and Kathy and Karen and I and a whole bunch of guys. That New Year's, before I turned 16, they had a party and it was just us kids. Granted, they were all 21.
Except for you.
Except for me. And Karen was, what? She would have been 18. But they bought champagne for us to drink. I drank it down and Kathy came over and goes, do you like this? And I said, yes. She goes, drink mine really fast. Because she didn't want them to know that she didn't like it. So I drank hers. And then a little bit later, Steve comes over and he goes, I don't like this. And I drank his down. And then I drank Karen's down.
That answers my next question. When's the first time you got drunk?
Right then and there.
That there. If I got pregnant, what would your reaction be? Who's the father? First off.
I would be a little sad for you because it changes your life immediately, and I would worry about all the fun that you would miss and all the dating and the parties and everything like that. I would think about all of that, but then I would be like, okay, we got this. We got this.
On that note,
Oh, no.
how many people have you kissed?
Oh dear God. I don't know.
Estimate.
30.
That's
plus,
not bad.
40.
50.
No.
60.
Not 50 or
100.
No.
200.
No. Probably closer to 40.
40. That's really not that bad if you think about it.
I really like to kiss.
How would you feel if I dropped out of college?
Oh, so depressed.
Oh no.
As long as you have a plan, if you have a plan to go from point A to point B, and it's going to give you the life that you want, that makes you happy, I don't care. College is up to you, because you have to put the work into it. I want you to go because you want to go, but if you don't want to go, as long as you have a plan in your life, because I don't want you living in my basement. Mom, when's dinner?
Oh no! I think that's the last question. I feel like none of them got juicy enough, just because I don't.
It didn't get juicy enough. I'm so sorry.
No, I feel like a lot of people get embarrassed and like they don't want to know things, but I'm just like, well, that's kind of cool. Like I don't really think anything
Oh,
of it.
come on. You were like, how many? Are you cheating on people?
No, that's a big one that I was not expecting.
I even said to my mom, I'm like, did you ever cheat on, start dating another boy or be interested in it? She's like, oh, yeah.
I guess we're living two completely different lives. Wow. We've learned so much. So much. My mom's a hoe.
You
She
shit.
cheats. She apparently was stupid.
Apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
You have a lot of catching up to do, though. Wow.
I do! Like, what the heck? Like, I feel like I try to participate in life. Sometimes I feel like I'm falling short, but you were way ahead of it, so I need to catch up. Okay.
That's it.
That's it. I wonder how long this video is gonna be.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a lot.
All right. Thanks for watching.
All right,
Thanks
bye-bye.
for participating.